Alright, I apologize for subjecting you to the music loop. Good enough. I don't need to hear my voice any more than that. And now, gotta test the chat real fast. Some miracle. One of these days I'll look into being able to do the Twitter one thing properly as well, but I keep forgetting. I was still happy, but you know, because I'm playing Dragon Quest. See, my thing is weirdly, maybe it's just maybe I'm stupid and don't understand, but it seems like the the hotkeys for the expressions on my model that happens regardless of whether VTube Studio is up and running or not. Actually, so one sec. I think we're almost ready. So I did put out the Discord. I did the Twitter. So yeah, that's all. Dragon Quest Heroes, the World Trees Woe and the Blight, or something. I don't. Technically, I did play a bit of this already, but this was on the PS4, so it didn't even have any data for me to ignore anyway. But games of copyright work, you can stream, but don't do this solely to listen to the music, which that's what it also said with the Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm game. Yeah, I don't. If you want to listen to the music from Dragon Quest, there's YouTube playlists for like every game that exists ever, basically. I had a thing in my. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Don't worry, whichever hero you choose, you'll still have access to everything. Yeah. You're either a cool collected captain or you're fun yet fearless captain. I mean, fun yet fearless sounds fun, but I'm dude.
You would choose me.
I would choose you, yes. Choose his name, Drosius, or is it pronounced Lucius? I don't know. I don't. Game, I specifically try not to capitalize then, but whatever. We're gonna be like that, sure. Yeah, this game's what, how old, and it already had a form of autocorrect. Well, PS4, so it's not. That just kind of threw me a little. My sister wants a favor from me, so I'll be back in a minute. Also, yeah, hi, Sykes. But yeah, my sister needs a favor, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And pump, just hold on. Do I? Yeah. You get to look at this thing for a while. Have fun. Alright, I am back. I have Coke. Yeah, maybe. I don't know where I should be. I don't know where I should have. Just down here somewhere. Yeah, let's do that anyway. Yeah, let's continue with the squeaky chair. The hero's oldest friend, by whose side your adventures will unfold. I mean, Aurora is a nice name. It's not like I've thought of her, giving her a name anyway. Right, yeah, the hero's oldest friend. I have plenty of female child friends, definitely. I mean, literally to the point where, like, something like this, when I would give them custom names, I would either literally name them after the character I came up with, or just name them after my old cat. Though that would be like in Dark Cloud, for instance, Xiao would always become Jasmine. So we'll just go with the roar. Fine. It's fine. But I like to use online features. You can receive news and take part in events that may or may not still be happening in 2025. Who knows? So R2 dodge, R1 spill, or R. I'll keep it like this, and if that throws me, I'll try switching it, I guess. Choose your control method. Do you want anything to be normal? Absolutely not. That sounds horrifying. That sounds horrific. The game features an autosave function. Do not turn off the power while your data is being saved. Unfortunately, my shoulder is obscuring the whole the sheath slime in the hourglass for the autosave.
Once upon a time, in a curious dimension, quite unlike our own, there was a very special world where humans and monsters lived together in peace. In the majestic city of Arbor, which stood at the center of that world, the most important festival of the year was just beginning. And the streets resounded with the happy cries of man and monster alike.
Your brain just gets way too many ideas. It's too easy for it to run off to do.
Childishly simple. The prize is as good as mine.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, my turn.
Is it cheating if the captain of the
All I have to do
guards?
is hit something, right? Should be easy enough.
Wow. Okay. Well, never mind, I guess. I mean, it's not games like you do, but I have done that with, like, but specifically for D&D things. Oh no. It's time.
And so, it begins.
The evil mustache. No, I'm sure it's fine. It's just the freak thunderstorm. Definitely. Oh, it's definitely fine.
What could this mean? Monsters have never attacked humans before. Why now?
Mr. Mustache
And
just
how many? Could they all have been affected?
played Dragon Quest 7 and he really wanted things to be more like Dragon Quest 7.
Helix! Oh, thank goodness. It looks like he's okay.
But the castle may not be. Our comrades are under attack.
Unfortunately,
We
heal
must act now,
slimes
lest
aren't
they suffer
powerful.
from our complacency. Listen carefully. I will circle around to the rear of the castle and assess the situation. You, meanwhile, will approach from the
You want
front.
to follow some long-winded plan? Thanks, but no thanks. We're royal guards, so let's guard some royals. We need to find King Doric right now.
Huh? Wait! Headstrong fool. Does she mean to fight them all off on her own?
Yeah, no offense, Aurora, but you couldn't even hit a. You couldn't even hit a prize thing in the festival. So yeah, doing it. Well, also she's not doing it all on her own. You guys are friends, so obviously she's counting on you to help anyway. But yeah, I don't. Also, what was funny is when I was like using Restream to like get the like game category, the Dragon Quest Rocket Slime game I remember playing on the DS is actually called Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. So it's kind of funny to me that it is technically in the same, like, just in basis of that alone with the name, it would be in the same, like, set of spin-offs as this and the sequel to the direct. King Doric will probably be in the throne room. Come on, we have to go and help him. Oh yeah, I forgot they like doing the puns. Very well. But let us approach from the rear. The passage ahead is not the most direct route, but it should be the least infested with monsters. I mean, listen, we already heard his voice. He's British. So what do you expect from me? The longest way around is the shortest way home, eh? Very you. Alright, then let's get moving. Listen, I played Warrior and Musou games aplenty. I think I'll be fine. L1 for defense.
Monsters here already. Then we have little choice. We must fight our way through.
I gotta kill Helix's siblings.
Time to get the actions you just looked at in the menu. I know an amazing attack. Try using this. Yippee! That's the way to do it. Okay, try this next. Great! That was perfect.
Great indeed.
More monsters. I wish there was another way, but it looks like we'll have to fight them.
Here's the attacks I told you about.
I just used my a spell though. Don't worry, it's fine, Helix.
That blue bar in the bottom left of the screen is your MP gauge. Go on, try oozing an ability.
Or just press triangle for quick controls if you're
Inferno slash!
lame.
There's more of them! Quickly, get them with that ability you just learned.
Slash! Inferno slash! Searing slash!
Great work! You're a super fighting machine.
Yay.
That looks like the last of them. Come on.
A British child is talking to me pretending to be a monster.
If you can't go through something, go over it.
We
Jumping. Magazines.
my legs work.
These spells will fly around, so watch out. Don't panic if you think a spell's going to hit you. Just dodge out of the way. And if an attack's coming from dead ahead, you can use your shield to block it instead.
Yeah, but I like dodging better.
The monster threat here has been suppressed. Onward!
Also, dodging is a little bit faster than blocking. So, you know. Yeah, now.
Oh, for heaven's sake, more monsters! Let's get this over with, shall we?
Smash any pots you see. You never know what you'll find.
That's like a video. That's like a staple thing with. That's like a staple with all video games. Just break the pots. Don't worry about anything else. Just break all the pots that exist all the time forever.
There's a treasure chest on top of those crates. There might be a nice treat inside.
There might be. It'll probably make me bump my desk in the.
Until you see the button sign.
The button sign? The button sign? Anyway. Oh, you killed it, but you killed it.
It seems the threat here has been suppressed.
Anyway. Everyone loves a good tutorial, right? Everyone.
If the cellars are anything to go by, a sizable force awaits us within the castle.
Possibly.
I'm starting to get really worried about the king. We've got to hurry.
I'm starting to get really worried about many things. I'd be so scared.
What is the meaning of this? Ah, there you are, my brave young bodyguard. Our monster friends have gone quite mad. The little devils all turned on me at once.
Both the castle and the town have been overrun. We must devise a strategy without delay.
Kill them all.
You and I must stand fast while His Majesty and Helix fall back toward the throne. The task of defending the throne room will be ours. When the enemy draw near, one of us will meet their advance and launch a counter-offensive. The other will hold position and protect King Doric from any who make it through the onslaught. But even if we do defeat the enemy before us, we cannot afford to let our guard drop. If my assessment of the situation is correct,
I'm a little long-winded, aren't I?
attack in waves. Each time they do so, one of us must guard His Majesty while the other renews the onslaught. By alternating our roles, we shall be able to conserve energy and keep the enemy.
Really? You're still talking. Thanks for the master plan, but if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna go and batter those monsters before they get to the king.
Why, you... To rush in without a sound strategy is pure folly.
You are most kind, but I have no need.
Yeah, look at those muscles. You can kill.
Let we three stand and fight.
But yeah,
Side by
it's.
side. Now to arms, friends. For armor!
Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah. She's like super headstrong, no plan at all, and he makes too many plans. It's almost like, you know, if they could start meeting in the middle, it'd be great. Here they come. Please, Your Majesty, get to safety. We will remain here and... Have you forgotten who I am, boy? They do not call me the Royal Rumbler for nothing, you know. I'll not cower behind my guards just yet. I had a feeling you might say that. Well, we've never managed to stop you from jumping in yet, so why start now? Just sit tight, Helix. We'll keep you safe. Yeah, I was about to say, like, isn't Helix actually able to heal us? Like, intermittently or so, whatever?
As suspected, they cover for their lack of strength by attacking in waves. Our strategy must be to...
Sorry, bit busy. How about we adopt a strategy I like to call whack them till they fall over?
A fine approach indeed, my dear. Now look sharp, the pair of you.
Oh, there we go. He just stood there and waited. Just like a Musou game. There we go. Oh. It'll just give them to me on mate. Okay. There have been games I played where, like, if I don't collect every drop by the end of the mission, I just don't get those couple drops, which is a bit of a pain for those ones. Splendid! Fine work indeed, my trusty guardians. Truly, you were born to fight. Now let us drive these adult creatures from the castle for good. Wee! You are all so amazing. I have to help out too. Wait here, I'll go on ahead and see what's outside. But Helix, it's not safe. Aye. He can't just go running off on his own like that. He'll get himself hurt. That voice does not match her actual voice at all, but what do you want from me, right? As long as monsters remain within the castle walls, we all risk injury at their hands. Come, we must drive them out. Anyway. Can't believe Helix ran off like that. He's always been such a scaredy cat. Ow! Stop it! You're hurting me! Oh, he's getting beat up by monsters. It's that young Helix, I hear. Friends, I fear our gelatinous friend is at peril at the hand of yet more traced fiends. Then we have to go and help him. He'll never be able to stand up to them on his own. I fear you may be right. And I fear that my suspicions about the number of monsters that made it inside the castle walls may also be correct. In that case...
Look how many of them there are. Where are they all coming from?
At least it's only like the 4 types of monsters right now.
have descended on the castle at once.
Well, if that's the case, then the golem thing should be here too. And I say that because, yeah, I definitely don't have a memory of fighting one of those golem things. Definitely not. It's just a wild guess. Absolutely. Don't you love AoEs? No, I do. Stay away from my friend. You too. Hey. No. Bad skeleton. There we go.
Strategy is the key to victory.
Finally, that looks like the last of them. Are you okay, Helix? I'm gonna be screwed when more than a few people start talking at once. I was so scared. This is the last time I ever go running off on my own, I promise. All swell that in, swell, little friend. Let us be thankful. You escaped unharmed, and the castle appears to be free of monsters at last. Marvelous news indeed. Then we must make haste to the town below. Dispatch elite troops to quell the menace there. We must join them in the fight. Technically, it might be. It's been slightly incorrect to be called. Okay, cutscene. Oh no! It's a Dargon.
Just as I thought. I feared they might be holding such a creature in reserve.
Dragon or not, there's only one thing we can do. Come on then. Let's give it the hiding of its life.
I mean, it's a dream dragon. At least it's a dream dragon now, not a stronger variation.
This creature cannot be allowed to run rampant within the castle walls. We must hold him here.
Felix, stay out of trouble this time, okay?
Do not fear. Should the monsters approach you, we will come to your aid.
Okay, I'll try and be brave.
Highly satisfying.
Friends, do not swing blindly. When facing such a foe, it is essential to seek out its weak points. Where dragons are concerned, a blow to the head or tail is worth 10 elsewhere. Now, friends, strike when our foe is prone.
And by that I mean spam your abilities for massive damage. There we go. Easy. Everyone died at my hands. Hey Zena. I mean my sister's talking way too loud, like usual. That's a Dragon Quest. I don't know if you ever played this game before. Hello, Mr. Imp. It's a monster portal. Thank you, Helix. Appreciate you, buddy.
They just keep coming, no matter how many of them we beat. We can't keep this up forever.
Well, you're also hitting the mooks. I'm trying to fight the golem.
Do not lose heart, my loyal guardians. Here, a tonic. Witness the power of the mighty Vimstone.
Brimstone? Wait, this sensation. Unknown energies course through my veins.
I was about to like, you're gonna tell me to go. Yeah. Coup de dress. It's time for AoEs. Coup de dress. But yeah. How's it going today, man?
Is the key to victory.
What you felt, friends, was the incomparable power of tension. The source of fighting might be on reckoning. The Vimstone brings it forth in spades. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss such a potent force. Its uses are many and its depths nigh unplumbable. For now, let us be glad that our staunch defense has delivered Arbor from peril, and give thanks. You're right. We did it. What a team. You've unlocked the power of Tenjin. You can go Super Saiyan. Or purple aura thing, so Kaioken, I guess.
All done. Looks like that's the last of them. What's the matter with you? Stop standing around posing. Act a little pleased, will you?
I fear it is too soon for celebrations. If I am not much mistaken, this battle was but the first of many.
True.
We have rid the capital of
I was about to say, can I pause? The fact that there are a couple games like that are more recent than like PS2 that didn't let me pause. Like the cutscenes is a bit stupid. All right. And I mean, I do remember getting lost a couple times in Dragon Quest VIII, to be fair. Though, it's definitely much easier to get lost in, like, the older Dragon Quest games. And the 2D or 3D, I'm assuming that's, like, one of the more recent ones or something. Because I remember, like, Dragon Quest 4 on DS, which I enjoyed. Those were just 2D. Make them 2D or 3D. And that might have been Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, one of the remaster, remake things. One of those, probably.
But this is no more than a temporary solution. It is but a matter of time before their allies outside the city launch another assault. Furthermore, it would be foolish to assume that the effects of this phenomenon are limited to the monsters in
Phenomenon.
Okay, we get it. What you're saying is, all the other towns and villages in the world may be in trouble too.
Friends, I had feared as much myself. It would seem the time is indeed.
Yeah.
Fear not, your majesty.
So, yeah, I remember asking you that yesterday if you were feeling better. I don't think you heard me. But yeah, it's you're still not doing at 100%, but it sounds like you're doing better than at least the day after your surgery. So as long as you're feeling progressively better than you used to, that's and I mean it was definitely worth it to get it done, like compared to just like leaving it. It just sucks that you're still feeling the after effects of the surgery.
I have devised the perfect strategy. First, we must head westward, through the forest, to the city of Caliban, where
Of course! Caliban! Home of majors, inventors, and workers of one. Surely there we might find a clue as to the troubles that assail us.
Good thinking, Your Majesty. That's an amazing idea.
Yes,
Well then, we better get going.
I'm going with you.
Ah! Come, my boldest and most trusted retainers. We must sally forth without delay!
I mean, Aurora is definitely his one of his boldest retainers. I don't. Yuji Horii. Yeah, that is character designed by Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, but Toriyama was great. Hey, look, there's a king slime. Hey, I know all those monsters. And there's the music. I think I just saw metal slime. But that might have just been armor. Yeah, the Cyclops. Ooh, oh god, the lion one's there too. Hey, look, there's all the people that you'll be using. I forgot Bianca was in this one. Darkin. Yay, that was a fantastic game. I only made the joke because the credits, and not every game does like opening credits. But you know, it would seem the commotion in the capital has been quelled. Now let us venture westward to Caliber. 'Tis a fair city, girt about by stout walls and lying at the heart of the Great Plains. But I am forgetting myself. Being a mere stone's throw from the capital, you have accompanied me there before, no? No. And the player hasn't. Come to think of it, I did go with you on a visit there once to the, what was it called again? The Institute of Ingenuity, where the greatest scholars in the land study the esoteric arts of magic and mechanics. Precisely. Aye, Caliber is positively brimming with the wondrous fruits of invention. I do not doubt that we shall find ample expertise there to aid us in Arbor's defense. Besides, there is one there whose counsel I would seek. Great mind indeed, and a little subject of our fair realm. Come, friends. Onward. Onwards. Anyway. Now we're in the hub area. This is the hub area where we can buy things, obviously. See the stop signs? In armor, a chapel. Because gotta save. Even though there's autosave, so you don't actually have to save, but you know. You should still make manual save just in case. All the amenities of the town are here. Welcome to Camp Caliber. I keep pronouncing it wrong because I forgot how they pronounce it. The well-appointed outpost whence we shall march on Caliber itself. I pray that it is not so. The monsters of that fair town too may have lost their minds. We must make ready for war, though it pains me to do so. I mean, it pains us. That pains us. Raw recruit. Oh look, he's just a little greenhorn, that's all. Well, this is now your voice. Random NPC. The city isn't that far from the camp gates, but there's no telling what dangers are looking out there. Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. In fact, I'm pretty sure I told you this story. A lot of times I'll manually save twice in a row just because of yeah, if I haven't or you don't remember, probably one of those. When I was a kid playing Pokemon Red on the Game Boy, I was playing, obviously. There was a period where there was like I didn't save for like 2 hours. I saved the game, turned it off, turned it back on the next day. It told me the save was corrupted, and then it reloaded the previous save 2 hours in the past, so yeah, that was fun. Be sure to make adequate preparations before you head out onto the field. Anyway, I got 10 skill points and 2,000 gold and 1 cinch map. Oh yeah, and then we see this because I got the DLCs. Oh yeah. I mean, I also remember, like, Pokemon, for instance, only had the 1 save slot. But yeah, I usually only use 1 save slot myself instead of, in case, like, you know, when I'm playing like an indie game where it has like where I can go down multiple like routes or whatever, or like take this series for instance, Dragon Quest 5, I believe it was. It's called There's a point where you're able to choose your wife, and you have 3 options. We saw Bianca and I forget her name, blue haired chick. They were both potential wives in that game. There was also a third option. So when I remember when I first played Dragon Quest V, I like made a save before the choice. I chose Bianca, and then that way later I could choose the blue-haired girl and see what happens with hers. That's fair. Also, I like how slow the notification for the DLC stuff was. Your brother's gonna be dead. No, he's not. This is Dragon Quest. Woohoo, indeed. Anyway. Cockney man. I don't want to sell you anything. Because for right now, I can just DLC weapons. Sword forged in slime honored fashion. Don't you like puns? Cuddly cudgel with sweet little slimes at either end. With a blue blob bang in the middle. I like that one though. A goo tip spear that's Gunir. I think. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce it. But you know, there's the song there's the famous spear Gunir. Well, Gunir's that one. Gunir. It's a legendary, it's kind of like a legendary speed thing. So, Splat of Nine Tails. Hilarious. Yeah. So, I actually bought the limited edition of this game. And actually, hold on. I don't think it's actually, speaking of that. So it came with the like DLC code, but it also came with this giant man. Yeah, see this boy? This dude, this guy came specifically with the like LE of the game. It's right there watching me in real time. But yeah. But yeah, Dragon's Heroes, Fandangos, which is 19th weapon from Maya that will give you a great head start. They also, like, you get this if you have, like, PlayStation Plus. But in this, it's what came with the LE. That had the 9 things. Yeah, like, I think I had the fan anyway, but yeah, PlayStation Plus people can get this, and then there's this which costs money, costs money to get. And there we go. There we go. I got to order all my pictures of my plushes and figures and all that. I have to arrange them alphabetically. But yeah, I'll definitely, like, armors I'd buy. I haven't allocated skills yet. I've been talking to chat. Thanks for letting me know. Weapons and shields. Like, even like the steel broadsword, I can already buy that. That's better than the slime sword I started with. But that's also most of my money. What I can do though, and yeah, I do, because not every game does that. I do always like, it's like, hey, you bought this thing. Are you going to equip it now? Because there's definitely people that will buy it and then forget to equip something, right? Be lucky. I would like to save. You can allocate skill. You can redo your skill allocations, but there's not much point now because I haven't allocated my skills. Oh, good. Yeah, the nun lady is like Scottish or something. Kobe and Taro. Which one is that? I played them. I played Dragon Quest. Oh wait, yeah, what? Because I know there's Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, and then there's like the one that came out on the Switch. There's also Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime as a. I don't. Oh wait, yeah, wait, what's it? I know there's a like. Okay, Game Boy Cup. Okay, I was about because I remember there's also another Dragon Quest spin-off, but that's called like Dragon Quest Treasures. But Kobe and Tara. Was it just one game, or was it one of those just two slightly different two games where you can do slightly different things? I might have to play that one then, especially if it's a. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. But if it's a Dragon Quest Monsters game, I'll have to check that out because I absolutely loved Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. And the Switch one is pretty fun too. So far, I think I still love Joker more, but I think that's also because it was on the DS, so like I'd be talking to my friend Zach. I'd go over to his house to play, or he'd come over to mine. We both start playing. We could like battle each other, all that. But it is, especially since So basically, there's one of the like final bosses of Dragon Quest that's pretty well known. His name is Pissarro. In the newest Dragon Quest Monsters game, you actually play as a young version of young Pissarro. Or Sorrow. I have made the needed. Yeah, you're right. I haven't made the needed preparations. I wanted to check on my skill points. I could get more points to upgrade to get my zappy spell. Hold square midair to bounce off enemies in a spinning flip. I could upgrade stats, but I don't have enough points for most of those because they're different on. Well, these two tiers. Stats again. It's in high tension by 2 seconds. I think I'll just do that because, and I need 15 for that. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah. Let's get Zap. I am ready. Let us go. Let us beat up many monsters. Let us kill them. This is because it is not like Rune Factor, where when you beat up a monster, they go back to the forest of beginnings. In this one, you fight monsters, they just die. Splendid! The gates of Caliber are within sight at last. And do I dare to hope that this fair town remains untouched? I fear not, your majesty. Do not look now, but I see sons of monsters making their way through the long grass towards us. And I doubt they're sneaking up like that to say hello. Looks like it wasn't just Arba after all. Then our first task shall be to clear these fields of unfriendly beasts. Evac if you can evac to leave immediately. You won't lose any gold, items, gold, or experience. Which is nice.
Could that be? It is one of the nightmares that appeared after we defeated the dragon.
Good eye, boy. And yet, it does seem somewhat different from the one we encountered in our world.
A little bit.
You're right. It looks like that monster's guarding it.
Wait, if we could... Yes, of course. Come, we must defeat this creature.
I think we were gonna try to do that anyway. You guys have fun with the mooks.
No way. That weird portal thingy disappeared when you beat that monster.
Yeah. Exactly.
And their numbers no longer increase. It is as I thought. That creature was summoning them.
A gold nugget.
Okay, let's look around and make sure there aren't any more like it nearby.
There will be. But yeah, don't you love them? I mean, again, it's not quite to the extent. Like it is in terms of things a little different than at least so far, because
We must defeat it and quickly.
like most like Warriors-esque games. But that's more in terms of like they usually have like there's zones that you have to like capture, and then once you capture all the zones or a specific zone, then you win then you fight a boss to win the battle.
Highly satisfactory. Inferno slash.
There we go.
More keepers may yet appear. We must remain vigilant.
I saw you, item. Though again, it doesn't seem like I need to specifically like pick up, because it'll just the items will zoom into me once I'm done with the game, once I'm done with the mission. At least that's what I've been taught. That's what you get for sleeping, Mr. Hammerhood. Assuming that was a Hammerhood and not one of the variants and wasn't really paying attention. There we go.
There we go. That looks like the last of the Morkins.
Press circle when your tension gauge is full to go into high tension mode for a limited time. Assuming the
All that remains now is for us to mop up the remaining monsters.
monsters. The monsters are beginning to flee. Scaredy catch. Anyway, I got a recipe for something. Looks like that's how the monsters outside town cleared up. Let's get inside and make sure everyone's okay in there. It's a shame. It's a shame the soda machine is being stupid at the convenience store. I got me helping my sister out. I got me soda, but I just got like this, like one of those small refrigerated sodas, since they didn't have you know, those convenience store ones that you can fill up, unfortunately. I'm like, what? I'm like, I got a DM from Bun, and she's like, I need your friend code. Side dimension, Bun only, or they're just Cerberus. I mean, I guess, I guess first, go ahead. You'll get waifus. I guess the question is, what kind of gameplay do you want? Because I think Cyber Dimension and Dirge of Cerberus are a bit different types of like action RPG type thing. So I guess that's the question. Also, which waifus do you want to see in the game? In your game, I guess. To charge him blindly would be foolish and needlessly dangerous. Thus, the situation is urgent, acting without a carefully considered plan will aid us little. Yeah, you don't need to make plans that hard. Me. More haste. I almost forgot his voice for a second. More haste, less speed, eh? This value in such judicious caution, lad. Very well, let us return to camp and make ready. I don't think that's the voice I gave him either. Dang it. Why is consistency so hard? What were those weird portal things? The monsters were practically pouring out of them. Night Moss, was it? We witnessed the power in Abba, too. The land is rife with night moths, and the situation is grave indeed. It is as the tales of the royal forebears warn. When night moths cross the realm do rise, the light doth fade and fading dies. The dark gate's keeper summons seas of mindless monsters, souls diseased. I love rhyming, don't you? Well, the mindless monsters and the gatekeeper suddenly seem too familiar for coincidence. Wait, so does that mean the whole world is in danger? That I cannot say. 'Tis an ancient legend, and the lines between truth and myth are blurred with the passing of time. For now, all we may do is make haste, and attempt to discover how gravely our realm is afflicted. Anyway. Got 3 skill points. And I got a gold nugget. Not a gold nugget, it's a gold nugget because it's worth even less than a gold nugget, I assume. Ingredients. Gold nugget. 300 gold. I mean... yeah, I would like to actually sell them, please. Everything else I'm keeping because I could use them, maybe. The horse manure, I don't know for sure, but possibly. Also, I got 2 recipes that I can't make anything yet.
Now, gird your loins, friends. We know not what lies beyond these gates.
Me. Let me go first.
Well then.
Here too, just as we feared.
Hmm.
Well, this doesn't look too good. So what do we do?
Fear not. I have devised a winning strategy. We begin by falling back, thereby lulling the enemy into a false sense of security. When they lower their guard, we strike. Wait for my signal, and then we
On second
advance.
thoughts, forget it.
What?
I like that that's explosions. Everyone likes explosions. Look at that, look at those dead bubble slimes.
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
Party member. Maybe.
Confounded. My strategy.
I forget. It's no.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. You really saved our bacon. Thank you
Fool,
so
we've
much.
yet to establish if this woman is friend or foe.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity. It's nice to meet you, at last.
Your timing is impeccable as ever, my dear. We are in your debt.
Glad to be of service, Your Majesty. You're a jumpy one, aren't you? But I have to say, I like that young man. Makes you all the more fun to dissect.
You mean to study me?
Well, she is.
Rather complex case.
Oh, get over yourself. She's joking, you idiot.
Oh, I never joke about my work. Why don't you pop by my lab one day and let me take a look at you? Brave Captain.
What? Wait, that's enough of that.
She's definitely not jealous. Definitely not.
Time for that later. But first, you must help us find our way around Callum. If we are to protect this place, we shall have need of your incomparable talents.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. Besides,
Boomerangs.
I'm not about to stand by and watch while these monsters dismantle this town. After all, what would become of all my beautiful inventions? Shall we?
All right. Yeah. Again, definitely not jealous. You're not really planning on taking Naomi back to your lab. Oh, what am I saying? Thanks for helping us. Definitely not jealous. A fair may be more of a tour of duty than a sightseeing tour. Very droll there. Why can I never get his? Why can I never have his voice? Whatever. List of age. Yeah. Well, I think that's supposed to be a remake of 3. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? But yeah, I don't. It's like the. I mean, the good thing is like it's one of Dragon Quest is one of those like most Final Fantasies or the Tales of games where they're not connected like you have to play this Dragon Quest before this one. It's not too much of that. Although the first ones are connected. Dragon Quest 9, that's right. I remember playing that for a bit. But yeah, there's a thing where like 1, 2, and 3 are actually connected in terms of like timeline, but obviously like Dragon Quest 5 with Heavenly Bride and Dragon Quest 8, not really.
The monsters keep pouring in through these strange portals. There's no end to them. Those are called nightmares. You can close them by beating the moorkeepers who guard them.
Well, I guess we better start shutting them down. All right, let's get to work.
All right.
These strange devices scattered around the town. These are your inventions, I think.
Amazing, aren't they? What do they all do?
Easy enough one. It's like here's a very small map, just beat everything.
My greatest invention is something else entirely. Stick around for the grand unveiling.
Onward!
That's the Moorkeepers dealt with. Now we just need to take care of the stragglers.
I was about to be like, pretty sure I've taken care of most of the stragglers already. What's that? Wait, what the?
All right.
I didn't see that one at all. Like, big dude was just like.
Sorry, but it won't be quite that simple. We've more guests headed this way from outside town.
Yeah.
Though it just so happens that outside town is exactly where one of my favorite inventions is pointed. Come on, I'll show you how it works.
Follow Asla. Yeah. Well, I was going up here anyway because I wanted to see if there was like a mini medal thing or whatever.
The spellcaster. Isn't she beautiful? Why don't you hop on and give her a try? The monsters are crossing the bridge. Steady your aim and fire. Bullseye! Lovely work! In the right hands, the spellcaster makes short work of any battle.
Which one message? Hold on. That's right. I can check it like there yet. Did it just get held up, or did it just not send? Yeah, I guess it just didn't send because it doesn't look like it got held up and by an. Oh, what? I guess what's the reason then? It seems all is quiet here for now. We must return to camp and discuss. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 13 Tactics Advance, A2, and Mystic Quest. Yeah, but do you have Final Fantasy 0? I don't remember which one A2 is. Oh, actually, speaking of, I don't remember. I don't think I told you. I don't remember if I told you about this. But in April, when we went out of town for my sister's birthday, there was a retro shop there. That like, we had dinner. I paid for dinner. Then Mom dropped me off there while they went shopping. They had the limited edition of Dragon Quest Final Fantasy Type 0 that had like the... Oh, it's a DS game, okay. But yeah, the limited edition. Well, what was stupid though, they didn't have the actual like game with it, unfortunately, but I did own the game. So now I have the limited edition with this, everyone likes soundtrack art book, and then it had like a thing of cards as well. I think they're supposed to be like, so that was cool. What about the Choco Mystery Dungeon game? Because I know a lot of people that have that one because it got put on like PlayStation. Yeah, I don't have my Wii version anymore, but yeah, I do have it digitally for PlayStation. So I might also see if I can track down the Wii version just because having the physical collection is the best. But yeah. It was on a pretty big sale one time, so I'm like, no, I'll buy it. I love this game. Don't tell me. Discuss strategies in long and excruciating detail, right? Do we really have to? A strategy meeting. And just in case the fact that if it wasn't enough that she's voiced with like a Scottish accent, she's always like, I have a weird favor I'd like to ask you anyway. Scottish or Irish, I don't actually know enough that I could immediately differentiate between a Scottish or Irish accent. But yeah, this is it's not an American studio because they're spelling favor with S-U-R. Yeah, I go. Yeah, just a little guard duty. But yeah. Okay. Let's get introduction time. Yay. Yay. Sorry, where are my manners? I'm Aurora, and this is Nomi. We're the captains of the Royal Guard. I'm still... part of my brain is still slightly processing the fact that there was they had auto capitalization when choosing my name. I wasn't able to say Nomi with like the N not being capitalized. It didn't allow that. So kind of weird. Yeah, that's right. That's the like PlayStation version, but I think it might be on Steam as well. That's like the remaster thing that they did. Well, you've certainly proved you're well qualified. You made swift works of those monsters back there. Anyways, as I've mentioned, I have a favor. What might that be? A very interesting little ship. Is it an airship? Just finished moving the thing from the capital to the city when all the fuss started. That generator's the product of more blood, sweat, and tears than you'd care to imagine. I see. You would have us defend the generator while you complete its delivery. Yay, it's time for our next mission. And eventually I'll be able to actually, you know, take on the extra missions. Like those two like maps that were made available for the deals because of the DLC stuff. That's what I gotta remember to give Isla her special slime boomerang. Yeah, you can switch characters in heat of battle with L2. Aurora is a spirited soldier with flair for fast-paced ice attacks. Also, yeah, you can't use the phrase "Ice Queen." There's a connotation that comes with that, and she's in terms of personality, and that definitely doesn't fit her. Her cold fission attack unleashes a wintry whirlwind that swallows up whole swaths of foes. Excuse me. Doric the Royal Rumbler, a weighty warrior king who combines stunning strength, stupendous speed, and a spectacular selection of skills because of alliteration. His crushed ice attack unleashed a stinging series of snowy strikes perfect for finishing off fleeing foes. And Isla, the long-range lassie, a feisty and inventive fighter who bashes baddies from a distance. Press square or triangle when she catches it to trigger a special attack. Use whoosh to whisk foes up into a swirling whirlwind, which you can add other attacks to in order to make it even wickeder. To learn more about Isla's abilities, open up the menu and take a look at the action list. Anyway, got 2 skill points. Yeah. Just unlock all my magic as quick as I can. Aurora's got 15. Which same as me, unsurprisingly. Who could have seen that one coming? Extend that tension. Let's do that. I guess he's on level above me. I was about to say it's kind of surprising Doric has slightly more. Projects a portal that sucks enemies in, and a massive meteorite. You need some more points, so I'll just save up for that one. Is that a flaming firebird? Okay. Most down foes with the shining boomerang. Stirs up a terrible tornado. Alright. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yeah, first, everyone gets this. Oh yeah, yeah, the slime sword would be great sword. Slime. I mean, the fact that she is a rapier, you'd think she would have a slightly different use, but you know, you just get the squishing rod. You're gonna squish many things. She gets the boomerang. Yeah, look, there's the slime. Because of the blue, the sword kind of looks like it might have like orichalcum, but it obviously doesn't. Hold on, let's sell first. Gold nugget. Yeah. Really? For some reason I thought I had the classic nugget. Be lucky. Anyway. Yeah, like, she can equip the iron broadsword as well, but silver rapier, which, you know, useful for her, so I'm gonna get that. And then, I mean, might as well just save up for the steel shield, right? Yeah, sure. I'm going to. Yeah, when I get to the point where it'll be nice when I get to the point where I can choose where to go to do the extra quests and stuff. So this is the generator, eh? Oh yeah, that's right. We actually protect it, I believe. Nevertheless, we can ill afford to be complacent. We still lack a clear picture of the monster's reach. Indeed, lad. Which is why I have enlisted the aid of some of my most trusted guardsmen. Should any monsters dare to draw near, they'll taste steel and plenty of it.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
Engineer. Look at her.
One of those Mawkeeper creatures must have snuck in somehow.
It would seem so. That this place will soon be awash with monsters. Friends, to arms!
To arms. Allies who fall unconscious can be revived with an Yggdrasil leaf. Look how small these maps are right now. Like, this is like the beginning, but still, these maps are tiny. Which again is like,
We're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
I'm detecting two of them myself. Captain.
Oh, I've got a little something for you. It's only a prototype, but I'm fairly confident it won't explode. Without going into too much detail, it extracts the essence of defeated monsters and compresses it into something resembling
Oh yeah, now I can do these now.
coins, or monster medals, as I call them, to summon those same monsters to fight for you whenever you feel like it. Not bad, eh? Look out!
Actually, it's kind of funny because speaking of I think it's works slightly differently maybe, but I seem to remember or maybe it just kept track of. I remember in the Rocket Slime game there was something like, but I think it was more. I don't know if it was monster medals. I think it was more just like, hey, you've beaten these amount of 50 platpunks. If you beat 30 more, you get this or whatever the hell. I don't know. The AI team. Really, the AI teammates are bad in Halo. I've never played Halo, so I wouldn't know. But that sucks. And the Warhog. I think it's called the War. I've definitely heard the term Warhog before. You get run. Your teammates run you over, and that's wow. That's not great.
So this is a monster medal.
Okay, time to put the theory into practice. Well, go on. Give your newfound
Aren't inventions fun? Monster medals can be used to stem the tide of incoming foes in battle. My cat wants in. But this idiot keeps jumping into my PC from the front, so I don't. Listen, I might let you in, but if you turn on my PC, I'm gonna be angry. So I'm gonna do this after. Night moths have appeared to the west and south. It's about to be ambushed from two different directions. If you focus all your efforts on fighting monsters from Night moth to the west, you'll leave the generator wide open to attacks from the south. So summon a minion to protect a particular route. Minions summoned will continue to fight in the same spot till their HP runs out. By taking advantage of the helping hands they offer, you can free yourself up to focus your efforts on the remaining Night moth. Okay, so yeah, it's Warthog, not Warhog. Well, Zeno might have meant to type Warthog, but yeah, I knew that sounded familiar.
A device that can capture defeated monsters and bend them to our will. This is a discovery indeed.
I'm glad my work meets with your approval, Your Majesty. I hope it'll make our lives a little easier. Now, rather than get bogged down with lengthy descriptions, why don't you just give it a spin? For a few more details on monster medals and how they work, you can take a look in the menu.
Yeah. I mean, I seem to remember in Rocket Slime there was a mechanic similar to that in terms of like being able to have people fight alongside you in that regard, but Slime Spank, that's... Are you sure that's what you wanted to call it? I mean, probably because, again, alliteration.
Push now.
Really? Rocksteady? Well, I got this She Slime. Also uses. Yeah, just. Just overwhelm all my enemies with a unending horde of monsters. Right? But that's also why it only gives you like 6 slots. So you can't.
Perfectly executed.
Yeah. Well, again, like, it's not like that's the first time there's been a minor typo, and I'm always able to understand what you mean, right? So it's not a big deal. It's close enough. It's close enough for anyone who's like a Halo fan. Like, oh yeah, I got you. I understand. Monsters fighting on our side. That is brilliant. It's like the good old days. Well, almost. It doesn't last long. Not too long. Really? I thought things might finally be able to go back to normal. Do not be disheartened, Helix. That our former friends can't be brought back to the senses at all is a sure sign that a solution exists. Eventually.
Here, Simon.
Okay, I have returned, and I have been made a chicken sandwich, and we still had a bunch of Chick-fil-A like dip sauce, which I just like take the thing off, pour it on the chicken sandwich. It's good. It's tasty. Also, my mom's got some crap sleep last night apparently. So that's fun. It's always fun. Sleep is nice. You managed to pull the generator closer to the lab. Not quite there yet, though. Let's head back to camp for a rest and leave things in. Alright, so we got it close enough that we don't have to worry about it again, is what you're saying.
Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank us, dear girl. We could hardly have left you high and dry. And besides, it was your monster medals that really saved the day. Though our victory is encouraging, I can't help but be troubled by the monster's behavior. Why would they be compelled to attack the generator? There we go. Yeah. I'm trying to get the sauce on my chicken. And it doesn't want to come out. It doesn't want to come out. Anyway, I got a DM about something. What's that about? Oh yeah, Pixel streaming. That's cool. I'll have to see how she's doing later. Anyway, got 600 gold and a gold nugget and some accessories. Oh, accessory recipes, I suppose. Lame. I can't even make them yet.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Goddess speed.
Anyway. There's a thing about monster medals that I think it has to do with the second game. So That T is very angry that Mom's not picking it up yet. Yeah, that T was very angry. Yeah, just defend that side for a sec. I'm go over here real quick. You Ooh, a Mega Smith. Okay, cool. I still have things to do over here. I have things to do over here now. She'll just...
Bubble slimes. I hate bubble slimes, even at the best of times. They're so gooey looking.
I fear you are too harsh on our former friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome. We must take every care not to let them land a blow.
Yeah. You don't want a status effect. Status effects are never fun. Unless you're the one unless you're the one flicking them. Old nugget. Ooh, Tracky. Monster medals come in two varieties. Gold Sentry and Silver Savior. You've been using Sentry medals so far. Savior medals are different. They'll support you by farming a special one-off ability, but they'll disappear as soon as they're done. For details about what medal does which, take a look at the monster list.
I'm starting to get a bit tired of this.
Maybe later.
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear we may not be able to keep up.
I mean, I don't even think...
Courage, friends, courage. One final push and the cage is ours.
Tension. As long as you're in high tension mode, you'll be immune to damage. Your attack power also increase. Status ailments will be cured instantly. As if that was enough, you'll be able to use skills and spells without using MP. Kind of like God mode and, you know, best God of War game that ever existed. You can mid-air dodge and press circle to notice a coup de draw, but that will take you out of high tension mode. He didn't last very long, did he? And there we go. Yeah, the generator didn't even get touched. Oh no, it did. We got hit like once. It looks like. There we go. We are a winner. Victory soda. I got another gold nugget this time. Anyway. Huzzah, friends, you do your kingdom proud. The monsters have been repelled and a victory worthy of legend is ours. It was the word there for a minute, but we did it. Never, of course you did. I never doubted you for a minute. For a moment. Now all we have to do is wait while the generator is installed. But yeah, like when I told my dolphin that I was gonna stream that, he like warned me about like I guess he didn't know that I played a little of this. He's like don't expect a normal like warrior thing. There's a lot of like defending, which we've seen that already. We've had to defend the generator twice. We had to beat all the monsters before they beat up Helix. Hello, old man. That old man, you're just maybe not old man, but you got a hunchback thing. Four gold nuggets. All right. Be lucky. Anyway, again, still broadsword. 4 more damn attack. Not bad. 1 more for Doric. Decent. But also steel shield because, you know, for Aurora. 5 more damage is nice. Everyone's attack is at a decent point. It's funny how like quick the slime weapons can become obsolete. Like it's like use the slime weapon for like 3 missions and then. But I mean, it's not bad. It's like it's better than your first tier weapons we give you. But the second tier is like but yeah, I will like it when I can, you know, when I can start synthesizing the accessories and stuff. That'll be nice. Oh look, Chief, the generator's in place, but I gotta defend the generator again. It looks like. What a surprise! You could see something. I got a really bad feeling about this. Like something bad really bad is gonna happen. She said odd, so. Well, your premonitions have proven true before. You must remain vigilant, till we can be certain the monsters have been vanquished. On the shoulders of giants. That's not a. Yeah, that's definitely not a slight spoiler for what's going to happen, isn't? Yeah. Gotta get that treasure chest. I mean, it just had iron nails, so it wasn't anything super special, but I had to see. Yeah, there are deals, but it wasn't I mean, it literally advertises just like a head start, like weapon pack. So it's not. Though it is as a like because of like, hey, this is better. This is better than the first tier of weapons. At least it'll keep you going for a few missions. But the missions are so short, though. It's kind of like this definitely isn't like a DLC pack I would have like bought. But you know, I got it for considering I got it free for, well, as a, I guess more appropriately as a bonus. Yeah, the fact that that wall is stretched certainly means something, don't it? Anyway. Oh wait, no. Okay, then materials do disappear after time, so
The monsters are defeated, and yet
so like, other than the fact, like, again, if you have PlayStation Plus, you get this for free. But the reason for this, other than like the slime weapons are nice little bonus at the beginning, but the real reason for that to buy the DLC, if anything, is the 2 bonus maps.
does it seem almost too still?
No, we're perfectly fine.
That's the end of that.
Not really.
These violent vibrations, these thundering footfalls, they can mean only one thing.
Check.
An enemy of enormous proportions. To be more precise, a blue, one-eyed giant with a single horn atop his bulbous head.
Oh, you don't mean it.
Don't call his head bulbous. That's hurtful.
Please, it is too much perilous.
Kirill, a load off your shoulders if you please.
Russian people are here.
With you. Yo! Did you witness my prowess?
Tsarevna, why always do you place yourself in such peril? Behold, now he is perusing our direction.
Yeah, they don't just know each other randomly for this game. They're from the same game actually. That's why he's literally like, well, it's been a while since, so I don't remember the exact context. But he's literally like her guard in the game when you first meet them. So when they first show up,
To desist with this needless
are they in there from right away?
is a gigantus and one of many 100 times your scale.
He is merely obese.
Ow.
Besides, do you mean to inform your Tsarevna that you are without belief in her?
But of course, no, Tsarevna. I have admired, I mean, of course, witnessed at first hand many times.
Hello. We were actually about to try and take that thing down ourselves.
You too wish to belabor the fat imbecile?
Stop calling him fat. It's very hurtful to him.
Together.
He will try to smash you first.
Now in
But yeah, Elena's fun.
the town will surely be
Elena's a fun girl.
smithereens.
Tsarevna, please to exhibit less reckless haste. To rush blindly inward is excessive folly.
Also, what's funny is we've seen them like obviously Jessica from Ages here, Elena and Elena and her guard from this one, and then Bianca and the blue-haired girl. I don't know why I can never remember her name, but what's funny is all of those people, not like youngest from the other one from 8. He's in the Wii version. But yeah, Bianca and the blue-haired one, Jessica, and then those two, they're all in the PS4 Fortune Street game. Which it's kind of funny to me.
Amazing. She just jumped straight on in there like it was nothing. Well, I'm no shrinking violet myself.
You definitely aren't.
Good. To combat. Stay here if you want. I'm going with her.
I think the term is onward, not inward.
You have my sympathies. Suffice it to say, I know how you feel.
Now, is that just bit or do you share the thing where he definitely doesn't have feelings for the Verena? Yeah, I definitely know. I've seen some people like kind of hate on the Mia. I believe her name was pronounced in Xenoblade 2. I've definitely seen few people say they don't like her that much with the English dub. But yeah, like no one ever bitches about the Dragon Quest. Like,
Not one to do as she's told, eh? Her poor friend looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
poor friend. I heard boyfriend. I'm like, I mean, he wishes.
Well, we better not let steal the show. Oi, Gigantes! Come here and get pummeled!
That's what happened last time. I tried to press L. I tried to do R1 circle for Zap, but it just did the thing.
Maybe something of a bad influence.
Remember, friends, charging in blindly will earn you naught but a beating.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to hit her.
The fiend is dazed. Now, move in.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's wallop this thing.
Okay, I was about to say I don't see the spellcaster though.
This lets loose a great cry of war. What could this be?
Cease to worry your pretty head, kiddo. Great Fatso is merely calling more fiends for us to punish.
Ow.
I see. But Zarema, will you like to be assailed by yet more such creatures? Wretched beast! Foul Gigantes! How dare you wreak such havoc on this fair town!
If we don't put a stop to him soon, he'll smash all of Caliber to pieces. We have to hurry, Steve.
Yeah, I'm time to hurry. Don't run into the walls. I want to get the spellcaster. There we go. There. Gotta get that. Come on, over here. Come on. Let's see. JRPG couple only runs. Yeah. Yeah, that could. The Tales of Grace's solo runs. Now, the question is, who do you do this for the solo runs? Who do you use? Ow. Look at me, sir. Okay, fine. I'm gonna shoot you one more time, buddy. And you. It's still reloading. How you doing, sir? Headshot. Victory drink. Meanwhile, Dork is just staying there crushed under its leg.
Perfectly executed.
That was pretty well done, yeah. Nice work, everyone. We gave that Gigantix the hiding of his life. Elena. Problem is that both her and Carol are Russian, so. But yeah, like, I am very much impressed with your doings. Your assistance was straight help. Likewise. Without your aid, I fear we may not have been able to overcome such a foe. That Savannah's horseplaying was not inconvenience to Yua's comfort, at least. But what is cause of such catastrophes and commotions here? What indeed, friend? What indeed? Our tale is a long and woeful one. Except, it's not that long. It's only been like 2.5 hours. Savannah, Elena, and Carol, was it? Will you tarry a while and hear it? Fate has brought us together. 'Twould be uncommon foolish to squander such a chance. Perhaps we can be of use to one another. Anyway.
So, you said you were from somewhere called the Musou.
Yeah.
Yes.
The thing is, there's no such place. Not in our world.
You mean, could we become somehow displaced from our own world to another?
Not whimper so babyish, Kirill. The thief we seek is present here. Whether it is our own world or no, this is where we must remain.
But if you were to become harmed in such a place, I would,
I love their relationship with each other. I love the game too. Dragon Quest is an awesome series. It's fun. All the party members, but you would have to use the PS3 Can you not do solo runs in the new version? That's that feels weird. Or is there like a section where you have to use multiple party members? I don't have the new version of Dracis yet, so I don't know. That is interesting. Strange.
Disregard his babblings. These monsters, you say they were not always so much praised, yes?
Until not so long ago, the monsters and us were the best of friends. And then they just turned on us all of a sudden. And not just here, the capital where we live was overrun too.
having managed to avert a crisis there, we came here, only to find the same sorry state of affairs. It seems safe to surmise that all the monsters in our world have been affected.
And why in heaven are we standing around pontificating? We must make haste and save my loyal subjects!
Right.
Kirill, what say you that we accompany these fine heroes on their noble quest?
Zarevna, we...
Indeed, we
Zarevna.
must. In accompanying with our new friends to all the places of this world, we are sure to eventually locate our thief.
Just as I had at last become alone with her.
Excellent, excellent! With such stout-hearted companions beside us, our doughty band shall be all the stronger!
Truly? You truly wish it so?
I mean, I know how fucking strong Elena gets in her game. So yeah.
This chamber, roiling and rattling. What can this signify?
Think she's ready for the off, Your Majesty.
You need a certain book and put it in your mix. That's interesting.
So the time has come at last.
Different.
It is the fruit of your long years of labor, huh?
Aye, that it has.
The ship is going airborne, yes? Oh, you just don't have the book in the PS4. Okay.
What devilry is this?
Okay. I'm like, are you? Because I didn't like that thought that like there's a thing you can do in the original that you can't do in like a remaster that came out later. That's kind of lame.
Fly, my beautiful stone cloud. Full steam ahead.
Because is it really an RPG without an airship? Of some manner of speaking. Wow. Look, you can see the sky from the... Hang on, are we up in the clouds? Oh, from the window. I was about to... What was what she's trying to say there? It would appear so. We were in the Institute only a moment ago. Is it flying? With a bit of ingenious magical engineering, it is the airship Stone Cloud, and I blame Elena and Carol because now I keep slipping into this accent. Now we can travel the world, and I can actually choose where to go, hopefully, because of that. And there's no need to worry about missing out on creature comforts. We've got everything you need right here. Flying ships are very much wonderful. She is exceedingly correct for that statement. We are aloft in sky. Oh, we are truly aloft. What sickening. Wow. Brain. What sickening altitude is this? What too very. Yeah, see, it's like. And this is like, okay. I have slightly female voice, and then I could have a slightly female voice that I can make like British pop, that kind of, but I definitely can't do a slightly female Russian voice. Yes. What joyful and comrades you have encountered. We are we are maximally fortunate. Well, I'm maximally fortunate that I got to read that line. But we were to journey alone, merely the two of us. Yeah, I give in. Yes, Sabrina, we are verily blessed. You just wanted to be alone. Maybe you could. Unstinting companionship. That's not a word you hear very often. Welcome aboard. You know, I can hardly believe how many friends we've managed to make down in Caliber. We are fortunate indeed. And being now spoiled for traveling companions, must nominate a select few to take to the field when battle is joined. Yeah. There aren't too many games where you can actually just take your companions out of the party. Like, because, you know, most games just wouldn't think about that. They're just like, no. Obviously, they're going to want all the party members they can't have. Otherwise, they might lose, and you don't want that. Yes, we can only take in 4 party members into battle, I believe. Because first of all, that is also the case with like the Fire Emblem 3 Hopes game that I pop into play every so often. I can only choose 4 characters. They can only choose a select number of characters for me to be controlled. And then also, it's because in Dragon Quest you can have up to 4 party members in battle. That is why. That is another reason why. But of course, too large a force would be spotted easily by the enemy. And to crowd the battlefield makes safe maneuvering more difficult. Look, more evidence as to why this isn't an American dev team or localization team is I suppose what I mean to say in terms of translation. But look at how they spelled maneuvering. When do you ever see the word maneuvering spelled in such a way? The answer is almost never. Truly commendable indeed. Dorg is just like an older version of Carver. He literally looks like an older version of Carver that grew a beard. It has hair. I think Carver is like most bald, if I remember right. I might be misremembering. No time like the present. Know me, I hereby delegate the responsibility of forming a party to you. Weighing up the abilities of each of your allies carefully and forming the party best suited to the task at hand is an essential task for any skilled captain and men to master. Think of it as a test. Yay! Lena, the queen of combos. Stinging attacks together is Savarina's Elena's stock in trade. Hold triangle to make her knuckle sandwiches hit even harder. Her mega fast multi-fist attack deals massive damage with a blistering barrage of combo boosting blows. Carol, the advanced lancer, is a skillful and surprisingly strong spear swinger with a fast-reaching triple strike and some other impressive abilities to boot. This dependable defender can use Kabuff to boost his buddy's defense. An absolute godsend in boss battles. To learn more about Elena and Carol's abilities, open up the menu and take a look at the action list. But yeah, like buffs are amazing. Buffs are great. I got a massive map. And I got some kitty litter. Why was the kitty litter in... Why was there kitty litter? What was that about? Hello, Mini Metal Man. King Flamino. How you doing? That's your voice now. I don't care. I'm the world's foremost metal enthusiast and collector. And I'm always looking for more of these shiny lights for my collection. And should you choose to bring them to me, I will see that you are fairly rewarded. I have a range of fabulous items to offer in trade. Now, as you are here, why not take a look at what I have to offer? I've become bare mini metals. I mean, I only smell 2, so I don't know if you'll have enough. Well, is there anything you want? I can use a mini metal to buy one of those. Why would I do that? 80 mini metal for the Metal King shield. Look at that defense. You want that, don't you? Well, you can't have it right now. An Angel's Orb. Look at that boost from 19, whatever 19 is, like maybe your magic stat or something, to 119. Holy crap. Look at that. That's really strong. Look at that. 100 defense. And 10% status resistance. That's not bad either, did it? The Sacred Orb. Which is less defense, but it gives you HP recovery. That's also really good, isn't it? The Wyvern Wand. No one can use it in your part. No one in your party can use it, but that's not bad. The Charon's Bow. HP regen is always nice. Remember? Miracle Sword. Lifesteal. Now that you would like. The Demon Spear. That's probably for Carol. Has a 2% chance to instantly kill. See, we said instantly kill, not KO. Because you kill your enemies. This is Dragon Quest. We're not pussyfooting around with that. You're killing all these monsters. All these anyway. You buy the Orbolero. Gives you more MP. Somewhat useful. Meteor Bracelet. Makes you move faster. Not bad. Venus Seer gives you 360-degree block. Like, that could be useful. These are recipes, so, like, you might want that. The Sorcerer's Ring. Equip 3 for strength boost. Critical. Mighty Armament for critical hits. XP up. You might like that one as well. That's useful. The Dogged Calder. Ignore enemy block. Stat boost lasts longer. Chance to heal while blocking. I didn't mean to press circle. I wasn't done taking a look. Even though can't buy anything I care about really. So what do you mean I already claimed those? I just got them. Whatever. Look at that. There's so much I could get. There's so many things. I mean, like extra swallows 10% chance. Like that's really useful. Damage to weak points. Damage up. The small party, which I'm not gonna do ever. Auto defend. Better threats at low damage. Cast kamikaze on death. Like that's wow. Ingredient drop rate. Auto bounce. Monster metal heal minions. Death blow survival chance. Critical hit resistance. Like there's definitely some cool recipes. Draw damage, damage up, skill boost, increase starting tension, sleep resistance, bedazzle, poison, HP MP up, gold earned, HP of person object defended. So that's situational, but that's I say situational, but there are a decent number of things that use that, so that's pretty cool. Magic resistance, quake roll resistance, strength of minions, chance to stun. Boggy terrain has no effect for wearing fishnets. That's interesting. Instant death resistance, seal. Fall damage down. Easy target. Oh, I think that draws aggro to me. And that's useful. No recoil when attacked. Then I have this, which blocking, better blocking, and defense terrain resistance. So like if I get I forget the spell, not kabuffed, but the opposite. But yeah, if I get sapped, yeah, that's the one, sap. And now I got the alchemist. Alright, let's see what I can make. Crate accessories. Damage to flying monsters and blast resistance. That's what I don't have what I need. Okay. Helping Hand from Helix, I like that, but yeah. I could use either one to make it, but I don't have any nectars for the obvious thing. I say you didn't give him butterfly wings. That's what I need for the bracer. The gold ring. 10% chance for the sweet success, which regular success, yay! Success. Yeah, when I have more things, I will. Yeah, the trophy thing's later. And that's later. Although the ducky. Newfangled whatchamacallits. To replace armor. It's just armor, but leather orb, same suit. It's just armor, but with a different name. Anyway, I'm just gonna buy 4 sets for the people I'm bringing in. I want Alina, I want Aurora, and I want Carol. Because he's a good boy. Carol is a good boy. But yeah, fairly cheap. Watcha. Then we got talismans. Hilarious. Miscellaneous. Okay, seal points. Yeah, that's useful. And then in the same token, ooh, divide and that. Oh yeah, that one. That's fun. Roaring tirade. And we can Carol done. I want obviously want all of his skills. Yeah, Thwack is nice. And then we'll get Super Maelstrom. Because why not? And then give him Kabuff as well, because that is very useful. So, post office. Lots of people will send you things over the course of your journey. Maybe, possibly. Hello. Ragwort. Got a map. I got the DLC map. I think that one is. Dragwork sent me something, I guess. I don't know. Was that the map? I don't. Or maybe that was just like hey, you bought the DLC. I don't know. It would appear that our worst fears have been confirmed. The monster disturbance has indeed touched every corner of our realm. But why is this happening? We've always lived side by side and now suddenly they're attacking us. Lest we forget, it's not merely people they are attacking. The target and caliber appear to be the generator. What merely a wild and unfocused rampage, and then they would not have focused on such a strategic target. It follows then that... I'll take the short version, thanks. You mean that the monsters had some sort of goal in mind? Yes, that or... someone may be controlling them. Grave news indeed. We must do all that is in our power to solve this most disturbing of mysteries. We must discover the cause of the monster's madness and, if necessary, who's behind it. Anyway. There's the save. But I'll show. What do you want, Ayla? Yeah. You really like your Stormcloud. It's like being in a normal town, except there's not as many people.
Yes.
Yeah, why do you think she wanted a generator so much? You need... Yay, we're captains now. Anyway. How do I change my party members? That's what I wanted to do. Talk to you. So much has been happening lately that I barely had time to think. But now that we're up here and we finally got some breathing space, it all suddenly hit me at once. Oh god. Something terrible is happening. Oh, it would appear so. Do you remember our pledge? Our pledge? Come on, don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm talking about the pledge we made when we both became captains. We promised we'd do anything it takes to defend our world.
Yes.
But of course, how could I you don't remember at all, do you? Fine, we'll make a new one. I solemnly swear that I will put a stop to whatever's causing this and save the world from danger.
Understood.
And I'll do whatever it takes and never give up, no matter what happens. Well, go on. Swear you will. Hey, look, it's a barrel. It's empty. Can't do that to me. It's Dragon Quest. You put a barrel or a pot in front of me, you know what's gonna happen. That's on you. Hello, child. We're flying. Yes, you are. Seriously, how do... Oh, that's a barrel. That's rude. My treasure chest. They're just like, no, that's what you get for opening up the vendor's treasure chest. Here's some newer. That was mean. Ooh, a troll. I mean, troll claw is nice. I need a couple of those for one of the recipes. $45 gold. Sure. Not quite as useful as, you know, items, especially with how easy money is to come by. Considering the type of game this is. Hello, engineer. Oh, you're the first mate, okay. Cool. Because the fact that your engineer was spelled, well, it was spelled like that because puns. But toward the bow there, you'll find the bridge. The cockpit is just below. You can look at the map of the world that you can use to plot a course. Past this door is the party place where your allies to gather, which is useful. There are other facilities, and they're not all available. But yeah, there's two things that aren't available, like at all.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
No, I don't want to save yet. Well, I guess I will. definitely don't want to end the game. I can't jump in the hub world though. That's sad. I wanted to go over there. Be that way though. But yeah, I can't access it. And you know, the trophies, it's like, okay, sure. And then that's obviously monsters. I was about to say, like, I want to go in here. Hello again, Mr. First Mate. If you ever want to relive any of your finest moments, it's cool. I can relook at the cutscenes. I do. That is a nice feature. What do you do, Patty?
And what can I do for you?
I shall to gladly fight.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. And now I give them better equipment. Oh, I have gutsy gloves. Wait, what? Where did I get the gutsy gloves from? They're not as good as what she... Why did it even give me the gutsy gloves? It's even the point. In Iron Lance instead of... Anyway. Now that I got my party, detailed map of the realm. That Weird Island in the center is definitely not it's definitely not where I need to go. New destination's been added. Colossia. The city at the heart of the desert. Is a verdant oasis that thrives amid the arid wastes. The combination of desert sands and fresh flowing waters makes for quite the spectacle. Of course, its most striking feature is the arena at its center. It is the greatest of its kind in the entire realm and has played host to many an epic confrontation. Never know it was a good arena. Yeah, it's gonna be more dangerous. I can't even go over to that side of the world yet. Caliber? Caliber and Meadow and Caliber recruit. Or I could go back to Arba. Also, that's just like the free battle version of the maps have already been. But I have five treasure chests. Like when them, I get obviously like some slimy soldiers. Okay, kill a bunch of slimes. Fight a dragon. This is obviously fight a gigantus again. Then these are the DLC maps. I don't know that. 11. Well, it's in almost 3 hours. Okay, I just want to check. I've come. Okay. The Fields of Gold. Fireplace. Big Eye Boulevard. Things for a Fabulous Ring Challenge has been added. Fields of Gold. It only popped up like 4 things. I had 5 treasure maps, didn't I? Anyway, well, I'll take on the Fields of Gold. See what this is about. I think I didn't save my party. I wanted to. I think that might be what happened there. Yeah, like the AoE for Infernal Slash is like, yeah, boosting the area of Infernal Slash was a good call. It's useful. But yeah, an accessory to boost speed would probably be decently useful. Also, if I had an accessory that made items come to me that I didn't like walk directly into as well. That would probably be nice. Group of monsters led by a slime has appeared. Okay. Yeah, like it says I've gathered 3,000 gold and get all these. Ooh, I got a mini medal from that. And you know, there were a couple things I need slime drops for, but yeah, the fact that I getting enough mini medals for that like thing that's just like, oh, it increases the drop rate stuff, like for extras, like that'll be useful, because I'm pretty sure that's also why I got the like couple recipes I did. My strategy was flawless. So flawless I got hit like twice. And they're slimes, they don't do much damage. But yeah, again, that was DLC map. And then yeah, apparently party didn't switch over properly, so I need to do that.
Well, hello. And what can I do for you?
I shall to gladly fight.
Oh, I didn't actually hit confirm. That'll definitely do it, won't it? How you doing? Anyway. Let's go to the fireplace. I want to see what those are about. I'm not gonna do not. Again, that's what I thought. Just like refight that dude. Like just a quick, easy fight. They didn't even have the decency of like, let's buff him up a little, be strong or whatever. And then I can see my time. I killed him in less than 30 seconds. What I get? I got a very cinched map, which probably just like, hey, a harder version of the fight. I would think. Anyway, yeah, I like that. It's interesting when it's loading, it's a blue slime, and then the orange slime is when it's saving. Okay, we're not. It's just like, oh, you're not quite ready for the harder version of the dragon. Yeah, you can't convince me that's not what that's about. Okay, I think it was just like you did. That's kind of. Oh wow. We got like. I'm kind of.
We must rethink our strategy.
Strategy. By strategy, I mean, yeah, just like let Helix heal me. Right in the shoulder. Oh, that one's just his shoulder. That one was right in your eye, sir. Ow. Like it just combos and those that just kind of combos nicely together as well.
We must rethink our strategy.
Thank you, Helix. I appreciate you, buddy. You're a good friend. Having a healer is always important. Okay, Ken. That would definitely not be quite as fun as it, like if they didn't make it to where when you're like buffering out you automatically use the thing. That would not be quite as fun. Like you would have to use it a bit. You would have to pay more attention. But this one's just like no, just have at it and it'll use your ultimate at that when it's ready. Don't worry about it. Alright, you summon your monsters, whatever, dude. Let me. I'm just gonna go park it next to the Flamecaster for a bit. Or not.
Serve you well.
Here, I'll use this. Do you want to take damage from that second hit? That was stupid. I didn't like that. Abba. And gold nugget. Get out of here, Mr. Seguini. I have a thing to do. Also, he's like was like clipping through the floor slightly, which was funny. Dude, the first one was on me, but that second. That second one was rude. Stop. Just stop being... See, now you... Okay, that was interesting. I just wanted to be... Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Everything dies. Not quite enough to finish you off, but there we go. Even though, like, 3 of my attacks missed and 2 of them somehow didn't do any damage, even though it did hit him. Took me 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Oh, I got treasure from that. But you know, I'm like, oh, I got treasure. I wonder what that could be. Oh my god, a super massive map. I wonder what that could mean before. Anyway. Whatever. I guess that one other map I have is just for a location that I haven't found yet. Or something. No. Like, maybe it's supposed to be like over here or something. I don't know. Anyway. Thing for Fabulous Ring. Let's see what this is about before I do anything else. Thing for look, they're in the ring. Monsters were raiding in the ring. Isn't that funny? Hammer hoods.
Inferno slash. Flame slash. Searing slash. Inferno slash. Searing slash.
Ooh, magic beast died. Nice. Cool. Slime Knights, how you doing?
Inferno slash. Inferno slash.
Bad skeletons.
Searing slash.
Yeah, if I could make it to where I don't need to walk directly into items. That I have a bit of like radius to pick things up. I would appreciate that. Yeah, that would be useful. Sizable seashell. Okay. Neat. Also, I like how there's just like one monster over there that's just two over there, but one of them's a big dude. Bigger. One of them's a golem and look sharp. Alright. Another sizable seashell. Cool. I do wonder if that's all I'll be getting. I mean, judging from what I see here, I should be getting 2 more treasure chests. Or not. Well, he died. Oh, no, there was. I just need to actually jump properly. So, do this. There we go. And that what does this get me? Gets me a glass fret. Don't know. Whatever that means. Another glass fret. Cool. So let's see what's over here, other than another golem. Wow, you just walked me off the edge. That's rude. So yet another sizable seashell. Wait, seriously? Thought I killed the dude over there. I mean, if you're sure game, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Treasure. 3 things of treasure to be precise. So, yeah, it's a good thing the maps are small, because a lot of the Wars games will have it to where, like, once you start running or for a bit, you have like a speed boost as well, because of how big some of the maps are in those games. Another glass frit. If you say so. Gold nuggets. That I'm the least happy about because I just get those randomly already. Cool. But almost 5,300 gold. 56 if I include the nuggets. So that was a decent like haul. That was a decent haul. No one leveled. Oh wait, I got 5,200 just from. That's the amount I already had. That wasn't how much I got in battle. Here, I have 4 gold nuggets. Take them all. I don't need them. Less fruit. Gentle grit that's perfect for polishing. Later. It's rarity of D. Milk is a rarity of C though. Dropped by skeletons, which I guess makes sense, right? It's 36 dropped by him, which I guess that makes sense as well, right? Iron ore is dropped by knights, which, you know, also can make sense. Slime drops, dropped by, which, I mean, to be fair, like, that was a DLC map. Got a bunch of Magic B-side, which is rarity of B, which is my highest rarity thing. So it's the fact. Horse manure dropped by Drakis. It's like, that's kind of. I think it'd be a different type of monster that would drop horse manure. There are horse monsters in Dragon Quest that you could fight. Okay. I'm a save. But my mic at the very end. Because I'm really good at what I do. Goddess speed. Okay, and let's see, is there anyone? Okay, yeah, so that's what I'll do is I will end there. Next stream, maybe it might be Tuesday, but I'll know for sure when I can stream on Sunday. But it'll be Tuesday or later. Next stream will be going back to Digiman. And I'm gonna go ahead and raid Pixel, because who is once again playing the Dune game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You have a good night. The stream will be setting sail again next week. That didn't sound that horrible as an outro. So, still gonna have to workshop it. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Well, I say all that, but I didn't raid. It takes like 10 seconds for the raid to be ready. So, hi. Bye.